doing this video series about what actually goes on with me and me not getting my bus project done. I'm sitting here because this is what held me up with my bus, was this crappy motor here. Decided to self-destruct on me at a moment's notice, but I do have to say it did fail almost right in front of where I live, so I only had to tow it like 500 feet, and then it proceeded to leak antifreeze for probably the next 2 hours. So what I plan on doing is doing a series of videos, which a lot of them I've already filmed and I have them stored, which I have to go through editing. But I wanted to make one initial video to show exactly what I do in the garage. So people always ask me, how come the bus isn't on the road? And I'm hoping that this YouTube channel explains why the bus isn't on the road. It's not because I'm lazy, and it may be partially because I'm overwhelmed. But I do some custom painting, airbrushing, fabricating work, welding, mechanical work. Plus I have to maintain the cars that we have. And then I also do some sewing, and most of that was because of the bus itself and some of the projects I had planned. And then in the meantime I painted this motor, and I've been working on this engine and slowly taking all the parts off of this setup, and I'm adapting it to this. So I've been trying to do it in stages so I don't forget what I have, and I've been videotaping most of what I do so that I'm on board with what I took apart and where I put parts. That's one of the biggest problems, I lose stuff. But I'm hoping that this will explain to everybody that always asks me why my bus isn't on the road. So I plan on doing everything from here out on video. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I try to think of what's interesting to people. Or it honestly gets overwhelming with editing and stuff, and I'm hoping to get better at that. And my camera choices are terrible, along with memory cards and batteries. And man, I'm always either running out of battery charge or memory space, and I'm moving things around, and I've been buying new memory cards and trying to organize everything, and then I gotta organize the videos. So I have a few projects going on my own, nothing major, nothing worth any money. An old tractor. I have an old motorcycle out back I haven't touched in probably 10 years. I gotta get rid of that. But the major thing is this bus. Now a lot of the artwork and stuff I do, you know, it's not something I try to turn away as much work as I can, but obviously, you know, it's hard to say no sometimes, and the money helps. So I filmed a lot of the process of the paint jobs. None of this is to do with being like a tutorial or teaching people stuff. I don't think, you know, I'm not even sure if what I do is the right way. So, you know, well, cat scratching her claws. There's two cats here, Buddy and Polly, and yeah, this is Polly, and she's supposedly a foster cat, I think, that's never leaving, and the other one, he's probably laying or eating. Yeah, so if, you know, if it comes down to I'm doing something and somebody has a question then on how or why, and I'll try to explain what I can. A lot of times I get to working and I forget the camera's on, so I don't talk at all. And I'm sure I'm going to get into trouble with all the music playing in the background. But I'm going to add some photos to this video to get clips of what I'm doing. And I'm probably going to have to edit the crap out of this because I hate the way I sound. So don't drink that. But anyway, yeah, so I'll give a glimpse of the bus, what the bus looks like. My bus has been the Craigslist special. It's been the like #1 scam going on Craigslist. I think it's been for sale at least 10 times. I got it in Michigan. I think I drove it for maybe 2.5 years. I didn't put a lot of miles on it. And then this thing grenaded. So my other projects with the bus will be coming up with a new heating system and changing the air wipers to electric wipers. I have most of that figured out, but my biggest concern right now is getting this thing running. This is the 3rd year it's been off the road, and it had a slow start because I was painting a motorcycle. So I don't have any of that on video, and I don't have I have maybe one video of me pulling the motor, which I'll put in this.
You're leaking a lot of stuff. You just gonna put it down?
What's that, sir?
You just gonna put it down there? You want me to end the video?
Well, I got it. Did you end it?
You want me to?
I was going through videos to release my first video, and I realized that, man, I looked fat. And nobody, people make comments, but you don't realize how fat you are until you see yourself on video. And I said, you know what, I'm going on a diet, so I'm going to try to lose my gut as I do these videos as well, because I couldn't stand the way I looked. But as I go forward, after this first video, I have tons of videos that I already shot, and there's hardly any video on the progression of the bus. A lot of it will be photos for the first half of the bus up until the current point where it sits now, and then from here out I'm trying to film everything I do. So I have some custom paint jobs, some a little bit of sewing stuff. I'm really not an expert at any of this stuff, nor am I telling people how to do things. But this whole thing was for all the people that ask me why my bus isn't back on the road, and this is why, because it's one project after the next, or doing some mechanic work on my cars, or just there's always something to be done. Grass cutting, family stuff, you know, obviously, and it never ends. So from here out, it'll all be, I don't know what you would call it, a vlog or just a video series on what goes on in my life, in my shop. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe, and then whatever other horrible videos I put together, you'll be alerted for. Enjoy. I also want to thank Bus Grease Monkey Scott Crosby for his channel. It's a great inspiration for me, along with 858 Scenic Cruiser. He started a great video series, and you know, wanted me
to watch even more, but I'm sure he's in the same boat I am with having him, you know, live life and set the time aside to work on your bus. But yeah, those are great inspirations. A lot of the channels I see definitely help out a lot. So stay tuned, there's a lot more to come. Thanks.